It's Mr. ILTBA with the SpitBucketPodcast.com. We right here with the alien, the executioner, the myth, the man, the legend, Bernard Hopkins. What's poppin', Bernard?
Saturday night, last show. With loaded fights that's going to be shown tomorrow night. And I'm excited to see what action, and also for the world that love the sport to see what each guy has to bring to the table, from the main event all the way down to a 4-round fight.
Absolutely, man. One fight I'm really excited about is the co-main event. You got Floyd, Kid Austin Schofield. I really think he is the future of the 135-pound division. Can you give me your thoughts on him?
Absolutely. I mean, he elevated up to what? Co-main event. That's a big opportunity, but also will be a mental intimidation, like as far as, you know, his mindset, where he's at. But these are the tests that fighters need outside of you know, throwing punches. So he's happy to be the co-main event on this particular card in this particular season, going into 2024. I'm excited. I challenge anyone out there to hear this interview who don't know who he is, will know who he is if they watch the fight Saturday night on DAZN, because he got a lot of fire on him. It reminded me of the 80 Pernell Whitaker, you know, Meldrick Teller type of, you know, energy and skills.
Absolutely, and one thing about Kid Austin, his style is real difficult to deal with. It's been a lot of uproar about, you know, some of these guys not actually fighting. See, Kid Austin is different. When he get in there for ring, he is smart and as ferocious as they come.
Yeah, I mean, if you are blessed enough to get some of the talent or the best of the talent that's in 2023 at the time, going to 2024, I mean, that's a plus for us and a plus for the fighter, because you get a chance to see himself elevate, but also see us, the promoter, take him to a level where they need to be. I mean, Schofield got all the goods, but we also have more bouts on the card of young fighters. I mean, we know Sugar Shane Sr., and people are getting to know Sugar Shane Jr. This is a big step for maybe his next fight or two, a title shot. And then, of course,
Darius Fuller.
Correct.
8 knockouts.
You can't sleep on that talent. You know, he get a chance to showcase himself before we go into the next chapter of the universe. So yes, I mean, look, this card is loaded. It's the facts. Look at the card itself from top to bottom.
In the main event, Oscar Duarte, you know, challenging Ryan Garcia. You know, as the days went on, Bernard, it seemed like a lot of people starting to lean towards Oscar Duarte going into this fight, because they don't know if Ryan still got the abilities and he's capable of actually going in that ring and showing he got that other side in him, as great champions like yourself and Oscar De La Hoya and many more have shown.
Absolutely. I also believe that, you know, getting Garcia in the ring before the year is out, I believe he know, and of course it makes sense to start a momentum going into 2024. And this look, on paper and in people's opinion, this is a warm-up, right? This is a sparring session. But when other things can affect that athlete, we are human. We all seen in boxing what can happen, will happen, and have happened. So, you know, I'm rooting for Ryan to win, obviously, because we believe that we can continue to take him where he needs to go, but it's up to him. We can't do it for you, because boxing would definitely call anybody's bluff. And guess what? A lot of people's bluffs been called. So the odds are on those who say they dare to be great or dare to be wrong.
Yeah, and another thing, because when a lot of people felt offended, as in myself, when you have a great like yourself you know, who's proven in this boxing game, you know, who bluff, you know, who's proven, who done did more than a lot of people in this game. For Ryan Garcia, you know, to say things like that to you and Oscar De La Hoya, that offended a lot of the real diehard boxing fans like me and a lot of other people around the world, with a guy in Ryan Garcia who really ain't did anything in the sport of boxing compared to you and De La Hoya right now.
I'll say something I was taught decades ago. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
So you go, hey Chin, quick question for you.
That's the response. And it's going to continue to be response. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
Yeah,
that's an old classic too.
So Bernard, with fighters saying stuff like that, when you know that you're already proven, like, it's years and years, you know, Hall of Fame worthy. You know, I know you say sticks and stones may break my bones, but when a guy like that who's not even as accomplished a mustard seed of what you done did in the sport of boxing, do it make you feel a certain type of way?
First of all, I'm a grown man. Second of all, I've been through some shit in my life where that would never be something that would penetrate any type of energy in my soul, spirit, and body. So, nah. I mean, I've been called worse things, to be honest with you. I mean, that, you know, that just shows the state of the mind of a person that don't know what they're talking about. I mean, he has a New York hat on, and I'm telling everybody, it says, well, the symbol is Philadelphia Phillies. It comes to a point where you got to question somebody's sanity. I mean, look, show that hat real quick.
Only a good one. Only a Kevin with fight hype. There you go.
And then I'm going to argue and say it's a Phillies hat. I mean, it's really nothing to say after that.
Yeah, it's not. But you know, it was an uproar yesterday when all of it went down, and you know, when a guy's questioning your abilities and saying that you're against him. How can you be against a guy, in my opinion, that y'all helped bring from the root to the fruit to get him to this point? Like, it was absolutely absurd to me to think that he would think the guys who brought him up will be against him when he's at the top of the top, where he built himself up, the promotion company. Because a lot of people will say no one fighter is bigger than a promotional company. What's your thoughts on that?
There's no thought. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but names will never hurt me. He has to do what he has to do for his career. Mine's is cemented. First ballot Hall of Famer. They changed the rules from waiting for 5 years to be in the Hall of Fame to now only 3 for guys like me. So I made history. They don't want to report that to you, but I challenge everybody to look it up, or Ed Brophy, E.D. Brophy, all right, who runs that up there. But let me get back on track. Everybody is held accountable when you put yourself out there. And look, sometimes that things that you put out there don't come to fruition. Hey, guy was better than you, other circumstances. But one thing about this sport, and I'm going to continue to use that one punch line, or a couple of punch lines. This is not a sport that you can play with and it will call your bluff. I mean, I can't, anything else is overkill. Any conversation after that is considered absurd, as far as I'm concerned. But that's what I need to say, but add more drama to the drama.
Switching topics here really quick.
Let's talk about the Eagles, God damn it.
Let's not.